So let's listen to what John Curlington has to say about H.L. Hunt and the Martin Luther King assassination.
Mr. Hunt gave me $125,000. I left the next morning for
cash, right?
Yes, $125,000 in cash.
Wow.
I flew to Houston, caught a cab, went to Percy Foreman's office, walked in, I introduced myself to him. We talked about typical things of the weather and the Cowboys or something like that. And I just simply stated to Percy Foreman that I'd jotted down 125,000 reasons why James Earl Ray should plead guilty to shooting of Martin Luther King. Percy Foreman's comments, he looked at me and said, just leave your briefcase and I'll look your reasons over. I was in Percy Foreman's office, I'd say less than 7 or 8 minutes at the most there. And shortly thereafter that, Percy Foreman did convince James Earl Ray that he should enter a guilty plea, and that silenced James Earl Ray from any further testimony against Mr. Hunt or Lifeline.
For those unfamiliar with Percy Foreman was a lawyer for James Earl Ray, who was accused of killing Martin Luther King. And Percy Foreman manipulated James Earl Ray into pleading guilty so there would be no trial. And now we know kind of why he did that is because he was bribed. Percy Foreman was bribed with a lot of money to make sure James Earl Ray pleaded guilty before there was a trial, so there would be no trial and no evidence of any conspiracy. And our next episode, this leads into our next episode, so definitely tune in, like, and subscribe so you get our next episode, which is going to be Judas and the Black Messiah, Part 2, Martin Luther King, Jesse Jackson, and Al Sharpton is going to deal with the role of the FBI in the assassination of Martin Luther King and their role in kind of propping up Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton. So definitely stay tuned for that. But I think right now people are focusing their energy on the wrong football franchise and the wrong football owner. I think the real person people should be focusing on in terms of white supremacy and racism is Clark Hunt, the grandson of H.L. Hunt, the super notorious white supremacist who was implicated in the MLK assassination and the JFK assassination. Now, I don't know if he's a racist person. He might love black people and be very nice, but the fact is he inherited billions of dollars from a super white supremacist racist who used his money to spread white supremacism and racism and anti-Semitism. So I'm gonna need my Jewish friend out there to have the same energy for the Hunt family that we have for Kanye and Kyrie.